legend from Ilford. Please welcome Conor the Destroyer Benn.
Conor, we're going to reflect on just over the last couple of years, the last 3 fights, starting with Chris Algieri, and I got the sense in the build-up that this, for a lot of people, would have answered questions about you.
Yeah, I mean, people were just saying I'm not ready for that fight, and you know, you just continue to prove people wrong. I'm in my prime. I feel strong. I feel capable. I feel explosive. I don't feel like there's anything he could ever do to even match me, from boxing brain to power to aggression.
It looked like he thought he might engage early on, but then you almost took that sense from him.
Yeah, watch this. Nah, definitely watch this now. Bang, bang. Yeah, we do that combination on the board out of the 50 combos. That's one of the knockouts. Drop, bang, 1, 2. Just felt strong, on form. You know, when you're presented with threat and risk, you rise to the occasion. You know, when you have a little bit of fear of losing, you perform.
I thought there, when you took that swing almost and then held back afterwards, that showed, strangely, tremendous control.
Yeah, I mean,
when he was down. So many fighters hit the opponent when they're down.
It's controlled aggression. I mean, after everything that's gone on,
you're about to go, but you pull it back.
Yeah, I mean, after everything that's gone on, I wish I didn't pull it. But you know, it's controlled aggression. I know it looks reckless. I know it looks, but it's just sheer aggression and controlled aggression, where I'm able to work and I am thinking before I throw. It's just this very, you know, full on.
Next up, Chris Van Heerden. I just want to reflect quickly on seeing your dad in the ring there, and that to me gave a sense of how important that night was for you.
Yeah, it was
that step forward.
It was another measuring stick. All these fights.
Chris Van Heerden, we saw at the face-off there with the referee's instructions, slightly taller and a southpaw. Yeah,
I mean, I can fight anyone on the night. I'm not really too concerned about whether they're southpaw, orthodox, switchers. I'm confident if he's got 2 arms and 2 legs that I'm able to get rid of him.
Not unlike what you did against Algieri, with left-hand feint down there, and
it's just angles, outside, inside, you know, straight down the middle. I feel like, how can you defend, you know, hooks, you know, right straight down the middle there with the right hand, you know, and as soon as I smell a little bit of, you know, as I said, vulnerability, a weakness, look, if you watch, you can see me there for outside, inside, outside again, back, and you know, so I make sure that the shots that I'm throwing are landing. Just, I know it looks reckless more, but there's always a thought process behind it. It's just not the textbook boxing that everyone likes.
And so sweet when what you've worked on in the gym pays it off.
Yeah, I mean,
or those combinations at the door of the gym.
It eventually does. It always does. You know, you get drilled into certain habits. It will always unfold.
Well, did you know it would be 17 months before you made this ring walk again? But Rodolfo Orozco was the man, and sometimes this looks like it belongs in a Rocky film. These shots he's taken.
You know what? It was pretty incredible, to be fair. Didn't get disheartened once. You know, I just felt like, all right, cool, no problem. He ain't going nowhere, but I can do this for 12. That was how I felt. Is it okay if you don't go over there? No problem. I can do this for 12 rounds. It's entirely up to you. You know, however you want your punishment, whether you want to go down and take the knee and that's the way out, or whether you want to do this for 10, 12 rounds. That's my approach. I'm good for 12. I'm good for 15. We're 15 round fighters in this gym.
And after all the time out, how were you feeling here in terms of timing, sharpness? You can spar all you like, but here, how did it feel?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I was just going through the motions. Like, it was like a glorified sparring session. You know, it was easy. He was strong, he was a good fighter, he was capable, he was tough, kept coming, but just wasn't good enough.
And how important was that, just to get back to doing what you do?
Just to get back out, man, yeah. I feel like I know it's a massive difference in this next fight of just getting the first one out of the way. And now it's like, okay, let's just carry on from here.